do, YuGi-Tube? It's your boy Awesome Sauce here. I am currently, if you look, I think right here, I'm on SlimXTeamSymmetry's channel. I really appreciate him letting me be on his channel. I'm an up-and-coming YuGi-Tuber, really trying to get in this game, and Slim was kind enough to do a video swap with me. His video will be on my channel, and I'm assuming he's going to put the link somewhere below there to my channel, so you guys should definitely check that out. A bunch of new segments are coming on. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos, probably 2 to 3 per week. I'm getting really hyped up. So this is just a special edition of a segment I call Late Night Snack. It's basically where I talk about a general subject in the game and my view on it and how I look at certain aspects of this game we call Yu-Gi-Oh! The first one, I just did an introductory episode where I just rambled for about 15 minutes, but I did talk about recurring decks, so you guys should definitely check that out. Also check out my segment, Scoop Phase, up-and-coming segment. I'm really digging it. A lot of people are already asking if they can be a part of it, so if you guys want to be a part of it, please let me know, and let's just get into it. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about side decking. It's a thing that I feel like I'm learning a lot more and more about, but at the same time I take a very different approach to a lot of other players in this game. I am no pro by no means. I've never gone to a regionals or YCS. I've never gone even, I barely top at my locals. But I do take a different approach to siding because I see it a little bit differently than most players. And people look at my sides and I explain it to them, and they start looking at side decking differently. So with that, let's take a look at the little format I have up, or little things I have up for you guys. So, side decking, I look at it as more a formula than anything else. Why do I say that? Well, you see, here I have my side deck for my Gladiator Beast deck. So, when I look at siding, when I take a side deck, when I make a side deck, I look at it and I break up cards into 3 major areas. That's aggressive, supportive, and personal preference. Even though a side deck in and of itself is all personal preference, there's no right or wrong way to do it. This is how I like to see it, and it makes side decking for me a little bit more personal as far as like, well, he's side decking this, so I'll side deck this. So, let's get into probably the most common form of side decking, which is aggressive side decking. Aggressive side decking is essentially trying to slow down your opponent's deck as opposed to increasing the speed or the power of your own. So, for example, DD Crow is a major aggressive side deck card. Everyone sides one, and for good reason. This slows down a lot of decks. It stops a lot of decks dead in its tracks. And it's a prime example of aggressive side decking. Why? Because in no way does this card either speed up your deck, or does it make your deck at all, it doesn't change the way you play your deck. The quite opposite, it changes the way they play their deck, and more importantly, it hurts their speed. Same thing can be said about Kyoku, the Ghost Destroyer, and Banisher of Light. All removal cards all stop a lot of decks. Now, in aggressive side decking, you can get into just general siding. Removal is really good against a lot of stuff, so a lot of people side removal cards like this. Next, there's aggressive siding for the mirror match. For the mirror match, this was when I played my hero deck. I sided in 2 Puppet Plants. I'm going to change these for 2 Electric Viruses, but for now, let's try Puppet Plant. Puppet Plant for the hero matchup is really good. Why? Because they summon Shining, and they're about to attack your game, and you ditch Puppet Plant. Then you can Super Poly off of it, or they summon Alias, you Puppet Plant it, and then you attack, and then you overlay so they don't get it. So you get like a +1. You get like basically you go 0 because you go 1 for 1. And you do some damage while you're at it. So there's also siding for the mirror match, which I find a lot of people don't do as much, but I still quite a few duelists do it. I don't really see a problem with it, but I don't feel that no more than 2 cards should be for the mirror match. So, because if anyone knows how to beat someone who's playing your deck, it's you. Next, it's siding against the meta. Spirit Reaper, Dimensional Fissure, that should be a Macrocosmos, and Massive Restrict. Dino Rabbit, Insectors, I guess, and Hieratics. I don't know why people don't side this in for Hieratics. I can't find another one, but, I mean, why not? It's all tributing. So if someone can please explain to me why. Not, then... But Massive Restrict, monsters cannot be tributed against the meta. Spirit Reaper, of course, Dino Rabbit meta. Defissure / Microcosmos against the meta. So within aggressive dueling, there's mirror match, there's general siding, and then there's siding against the meta. So you can see the way I look at it is just grouping it and assigning 3 cards to each roughly, which allows me to break down my side deck a lot more. Now, the exact opposite of all this aggressive siding is what I call supportive siding, or passive siding. These cards are cards that help your deck. Not necessarily slow down theirs, but in a sense, speed up yours. So, again, this is for my GB deck. I was going to put Cyber Dragon in aggressive, but however, when I was reviewing it, this card really does help a lot. It's just, it helps speed up your deck, it helps you just get a beater on the field, so I found it more supportive than anything. Gladiator Beast War Chariot, of course, it's supportive. In case I need a third one, it makes my deck a little bit more powerful if I need it. And then Burial from a Different Dimension, in case I side in the D-Fissure. So, like you can see, this card, as opposed to my aggressive siding, supportive siding is a lot more helping yourself rather than hurting your opponent. I prefer supportive siding, to be completely honest. Why? Because there's only so much you can do about them, but there's a lot you can do about the way you play. You can't really do a lot about the way they play. They're going to get their combos off no matter what, or at least going to try. But what you can do is help yourself. Because if you find a way to make your deck better, along with supportive and aggressive siding, in a sense, that's the way people should side. It should be a combination of aggressive siding and supportive siding, not all of one or the other. That's the point of siding. However, there is one group of side that I hold near and dear to my heart. It's called personal siding. These are cards that everyone has at least 1 or 2, or at least they should. It's just cards that you find either unexpected or just all around something that only you would think of. These are the cards that I thought. Chaos Trap Hole. This card is really underrated. I feel like pay 2,000, negate the summon of a light or dark, and banish it. So I would put this in for a Solemn Warning. So I really think this card is really, really good. Compulse, again, personal preference. It's supportive, but at the same time it is aggressive, so I put it in personal. Imperial Iron Wall. I could put this in supportive, but then again, this is literally only for GBs because I can't have GBs removed from play. So I would side this in because it's for me. And then finally, Penguin Soldier. I side Penguin Soldier. Why? Because Penguin Soldier has always been one of my favorite cards. Everyone wants to run Snowman Eater. Snowman Eater is good. However, Penguin Soldier is just one of the things that's unexpected, and no one really expects Penguin Soldier. So that's why I like Penguin Soldier. So quick review. Side decking is something that's very personal. Everyone sides differently. However, even though there's not a right or wrong way to do it, there is a right and wrong way which you should approach siding. If your approach too aggressive, if you just get all of this and none of supportive, what happens is that no matter how many sides, the more aggressive you side in, the weaker your deck gets. On the contrary, if you put in all supportive sides, and put in no aggressive sides, then you might as well not have sided in the first place, because you just put in more of the stuff that didn't help in the first game. And then personal siding is more for that sense of surprise. If it's game 3, one of any of these cards could be a game changer, especially Penguin Soldier, in my opinion. However, it's all about doing what you feel is best as far as these. So again, I would like to thank Slim for allowing me to be on his channel. It really means a lot. Please, guys, check out my videos. Please subscribe. Please like this video. Subscribe to Slim because he's an awesome guy. Not a lot of people would take a nobody like me who's never been to a regionals, much less nationals or anything other than that, and let him post on his channel. Let him be on his channel. So please like this video. Please subscribe to Slim. He's a really, really cool guy. And please subscribe to me. I feel like I'm pretty cool. And if you have any questions about this, please let me know. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to talk to me, listen to me. And this is awesome sauce. This is how I feel like you should side. This is Slim's channel. This has been Late Night Snack, and that's all I gotta say about that. Deuces.